Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a minute, but as you can see, I have so much to tell you guys. But let me start by saying that moving to New York City was something that my husband and I had been thinking about for quite some time now. We always talked about and wonder what it would be like to live in a global city, a place so full of energy, opportunity, and inspiration. So we decided that once our lease ended, we were going to pack our bags, and here we are. It's been 3 months and it still feels unreal, honestly. As some of you may know, the moving process can be quite a nightmare, especially when it's a long-distance move. The past few months have been a bit hectic, but I'd say we're slowly finding a sense of peace in our new home. And it just feels so good to have things in order for the most part, now that the new year has begun. And I honestly couldn't be more excited for 2025. Okay, let me hurry up and finish my morning hygiene so we can continue with the video. Now back to the NYC moving story time. The decision and journey to get here wasn't always easy. So let me tell you guys a little bit about my background. I worked in education for 4 years and then transitioned into operations at a startup back in Houston. Both roles taught me so much, and I had the opportunity to meet some amazing people. It was all truly a great experience, but deep down, I always knew it wasn't what I wanted in the long term. I've always known my true passion is in beauty and fashion. The creativity in these industries has always inspired me. And being in a city where these are everywhere just fuels me, honestly. Walking past showrooms, designer stores, and seeing people express themselves so effortlessly reminds me why I'm here. One of my biggest goals here is to land a role in beauty or fashion. I want to be a part of something creative, something that lights me up, and if there's anywhere to make it happen, it's here. It's all truly super motivating, and it makes me want to just grow, learn, and chase the dreams that I've held on to for so long. The whole city is so inspiring, and while there are still challenges to face, every time I step outside, I'm reminded of the dreams I've had for so long. But moving here wasn't just about chasing dreams, it was about taking a leap of faith. Leaving behind our families and friends in Houston was honestly one of the hardest decisions we've ever made. It was all very emotional, and it's been a huge adjustment. But as we take on this new chapter, I know it'll all be worth it. We're here to grow, to learn, and to create a future that feels like home. One of the biggest challenges we've faced so far has been downsizing our apartment. Coming from a larger space, it was tough at first, getting rid of a lot of our things, and we've been having to get creative with storage for sure. But the result has been so worth it. Every corner of our new space serves a purpose, and it's teaching us to live more intentionally. It's definitely a work in progress, but I love how cozy and purposeful everything feels now. One of my favorite places since we moved has to be Central Park. There's something about this park. It's like the heartbeat of the city, and it's just so beautiful to see through the seasons. The energy here is so vibrant, but it's also peaceful in its own way. The blend of nature and the city life, it's truly unlike anywhere else. The city is just filled with endless inspiration. And every day just feels like an opportunity to start fresh. My morning coffee is always a little more special here. It's hard to believe it's only been 3 months since we made our move. It feels like so much longer, and yet like I'm still just scratching the surface of everything the city has to offer. This city has a way of making you feel small and big at the same time, if that makes sense. It pushes you to truly embrace the journey, even when it feels uncertain. And as I stand here, I just feel so fueled by the city. The culture, the vibe, the people, everyone from all walks of life coming together in one space. Each person has their own story, and that's just one of the many beautiful things here in New York. Overall, moving here has been an adventure for sure, full of challenges and moments of reflection. And even though the first few weeks felt a bit overwhelming at times, I would say that now we're starting to find our rhythm and truly embrace life in the city. There's still so much to see, learn, and experience, but we're excited and ready for everything that's ahead. You guys, as I'm editing this video, it all still feels so crazy that to see that this is actually our little New York City life now. Let me take a moment. I was honestly getting a little emotional through some parts of the video, but all in a good way. So here's to a new chapter, and I'm just super excited to be documenting and sharing the journey with you guys. Lastly, thank you guys so much for watching the first episode of the NYC Diaries series. That's what we're gonna call it. My giggles out.
Okay, just go.
Okay, need a moment to collect myself because it's been a minute.